Hell is truth seen too late. The law is the public conscience. Life is nasty, brutish, and short. Leisure is the mother of philosophy. If nobody makes you do it, it counts as fun. It is not wisdom but authority that makes a law. Where there is no common power, there is no law. Unnecessary laws are not good laws, but traps for money. Humans are driven by a perpetual and restless desire of power. The passions of men are commonly more potent than their reason. For if all things were equally in all men, nothing would be prized. Religions are like pills, which must be swallowed whole without chewing. Life in the state of nature is solitary, poor, nasty, brutish, and short. The condition of man is a condition of war of everyone against everyone. The first and fundamental law of nature, which is, to seek peace and follow it. If any two men desire the same thing, which nevertheless they cannot both enjoy, they become enemies. All men among themselves are by nature equal. The inequality we now discern hath its spring from the civil law. Ignorance of the law is no good excuse, where every man is bound to take notice of the laws to which he is subject. Government is necessary, not because man is naturally bad, but because man is by nature more individualistic than social. The original of all great and lasting societies consisted not in the mutual good will men had toward each other, but in the mutual fear they had of each other. The right of nature is the liberty each man hath to use his own power as he will himself for the preservation of his own nature, that is to say, of his own life. How could a state be governed, or protected in its foreign relations, if every individual remained free to obey, or not to obey the law according to his private opinion? A democracy is no more than an aristocracy of orators. The people are so readily moved by demagogues that control must be exercised by the government over speech and press. There is no such thing as perpetual tranquility of mind while we live here, because life itself is but motion, and can never be without desire, nor without fear, no more than without sense. To this war of every man against every man, this also inconsequent, that nothing can be unjust. The notions of right and wrong, justice and injustice have there no place. Where there is no common power, there is no law, where no law, no injustice. Force and fraud are in war the cardinal virtues.